Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Start the drive with A-Chan. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's caught. Devon A-Chan. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Waddle makes the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running left, here's A-Chain. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him. Stroud off of play action. He rolls to his right. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taking a shot for the end zone. Looking for Collins, and it's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Christian Harris on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook.
4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pistol now for Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Milrow with it on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for third down. Walker trying to run for the first. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans have recovered it. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Caught by the open man. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Off the play action, here's Stroud. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A-Chan, a 1st down carry. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where we've got to play in a free.
And for the Houston touchdown. The Texans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Running with Walker again. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, stops at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
He'll try to do it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Walker on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And it's the dime package on 3rd down by the Texans. Extra DBs on the field. Throwing now, Milrow. It's cut by Harrison. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
38-yard line.
First down throw here from Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 34. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Harrison Jr. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. They give up the gut to Walker. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
No gain on
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal.
19 type.
Trying for it with Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance.
It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the second. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Going after up and good for to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running with A.J. and out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the Texans. Backed up a mile here on 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. To the air, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Gotta be Silver Wolf.
Milrow from the gun. take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 23-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the
On the gun, Milrow. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
This is Walker on second. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trap 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's a chain up the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Throwing on third and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that Drago because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
All right. 18. That's it. Look high.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets his running back. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Go right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Monroe looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Good for a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pistol now for Milroe. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Walker gets the pitch. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Carllon Bullock up to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Walker. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready.
Milroe now to throw. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. They put a receiver in motion right. Now it's Stroud. He one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Milrow with it on first. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now an inside give to Walker, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Press all 80. Press all 80.
Running is Walker. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. That one complete to Pitts. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. On the out route, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the 21. Buying some time left. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Gonna keep this one and go. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. A 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's going deep. season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First down throw here from Milrow. All the left side. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work.
And he's going to take this all into about the 31. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
From the 31. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
19 strikes. Here we go.
On third down, Walker. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Trying for it with Milrow. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 10.
First down throw by Stroud. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Cut by Collins on the slant. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He sends this one to the end zone, and the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Pitt Wilson.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Pass the 60, pass the 60. Check. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Pressure altered the throw.
And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Short, it's Milrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Ready?
That's good for a Seahawks.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
19 tight. 19 Lions. Ready?
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Into the hands of Harrison. 30. A 10. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. right. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd down carry for A-Chan. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
A-Chain again. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Texans.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Shotgun now, 1st round. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. A-Chain on the inside give. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, A-Chain. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Here's Stroud now. This throw is cut. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. A-Chan. No luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
For a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
Look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level. And it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.